Ekin-Su, because I think she's getting away like scot-free almost. I think she's obviously downplayed her situation.
Lovely to meet you, Mollie. How are you? How's life been since you've left the villa?
I'm good, thank you. Life's great. I'm having a blast. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you've had lots of attention since you got out. Have you had any sort of cheeky DMs or anyone slide into your messages, any famous people?
Yeah, I have. Like, I've had quite a few footballers, but I know to avoid them. I know what footballers like. Bad eggs. I've had enough bad eggs. I had enough in the villa. I don't want any more. I've had like a few like past like Love Islanders, that sort of thing. But I'm just trying to stay clear from boys for 5 seconds.
I mean, smart move. I don't blame you. With the way they're all acting at the moment, I do not blame you.
I know, I've had enough. I just want animals. That's what I've come to the realisation.
Oh, bless you. What was it like going into Casa Amor as like a group of bombshells? Because you are obviously thrown in there to like stir stuff up and rock the boat a little. How did it feel?
Oh, it was amazing. Like, I was with a really nice bunch of girls. I think it was quite nice going in a group because then you weren't like, all the eyes weren't just on you. But obviously it is more of a challenge because someone might want to go for the same guy. So it's like a rat race almost. So yeah, that's kind of difficult. But other than that, I think it's great. It's really good fun and I'd recommend it to anyone.
You initially gravitated towards Jacques. You seemed like you had such a laugh together and that there could have been a vibe there. Were you quite surprised when he chose to sort of put all his energy into Cheyenne?
Honestly, I couldn't have written that like scenario. I was like, I've just been tied for the first time in my life. This is brilliant. And all my friends and family are watching. No, so me and Jacques were so similar in personality wise. Like, we used to say we're like brother and sister. So we'd be jumping in the pool, saving bugs together, doing weird things, doing dinosaur impressions. I don't know if you've seen the best bits.
Do you know what? I don't think I have seen that. You might have to show me. What was that?
Oh, I have to stand up and do it. I don't have enough room, otherwise I would. But honestly, I used to get my heels stuck in the floor. I was a nightmare. But yeah, Jacques, I think with me and him, he basically wanted someone to be all about him. And when I went in there, I had my eyes on everyone. So I liked Davide, Jay, because they're my type, like looks-wise. But then I was gravitating more towards Jacques for personality. But I didn't know who to pick. So instead of just picking one, I went for everyone. And I think he just wanted someone to focus on him where Cheyenne did. So I think in his head, he wants to go for someone who just had his eyes on one person. So fair play to him. I don't resent him.
I was kind of shocked that Jacques didn't go for you as well, because I know you said that you were very, like, you had a lot of banter and a lot of fun together. But that's what you want, isn't it, from a relationship? You want to be able to have fun with someone, and I really just wanted to give the boy a good talking to.
Do you know what? I can't fault the boy because he is hilarious. Like, me and him, we'd have chicken white magnum for breakfast because me and him were the only people that eat ice creams for breakfast. So it was like our little thing. So go down in the morning, have a little deep brief and have an ice cream. And that's how we'd start our day. But do you know what? He's a really nice lad. And I think if we gravitate towards someone else, like, at least he told me. That's all I can say.
Oh, that's nice to hear, though. Obviously, he has left the villa now. Have you spoken to him since he's come out of there?
Yeah, I'm going to message him because I feel like he's been having a bit of a hard time. And I just don't think anyone should feel alone. So I will message him. He might think I'm trying to crack on to him. Bless him. Like, bloody hell, I've only been out 5 minutes, still trying to stick it on me.
What did you make of his decision to leave?
You know what? I could obviously see he was at breaking point, and that wasn't the Jacques that I met a week ago. That was a different person. So I think he done the right thing by leaving because I could even see he wasn't himself when I was watching it. I think that was a sad thing. Like, when I watched him leave, I was like crying. I was like, what is going on? It's like watching like The Notebook. I was like so very. I just wanted to give him a hug and just tell him that it's going to be all right because he is a nice boy. He doesn't deserve the stick he's getting. I know in Casa he wasn't the best behaved. But it's Love Island, that's what you're there to do. Do you know what I mean? Test yourself. If someone's going to get absolutely like called apart for doing that, then I don't know.
Yeah, you've got to be so careful, haven't you? Careful with people's feelings. How do you feel about Paige getting to know other guys now that Jacques has left after everything that went on between them, and Jacques getting to know others?
I love Paige. I think she's a little angel. I do. I don't think she's got a bad bone in her body. I just think like her and Jacques obviously like had a few problems on the way, and I just think they all add up. So potentially maybe she's come to the realisation that they might not be on the same sort of level, which is fair enough. But I mean, I think she's there for herself, and it's her experience, and she needs to find out what's good for her. So if that means getting to know Adam, then fair play to her. Adam's fit. I would get to know him. Can't wait to see him at the reunion. I'll just be staring at him like, what a nice guy.
I've got to ask you, are you surprised at how jealous Luca got around the whole Gemma and Billy flirting situation?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, so many people have like tagged me in me and Luca's chat on TikTok. And when watching back, like, I mean, it was like a heat in the moment chat, but like I was like, oh yeah, I guess it can be considered flirty as well. So if anything though, I think they're both quite equal. But Luca is a nice person, and I think he is getting a bit of a bad edit at the minute. I think everything in there is like heightened. So the way you feel is like heightened, and I just think he really likes her, and he just doesn't want to lose her, because I feel like he's put everything on the line. Sort of. So I don't think he wants to be seen as a mug either.
Yeah, he the conversation with you did clearly go out of his head though, didn't he? Because it was very similar, arguably, if not more flirty.
Oh, because I keep getting tagged in the same thing. It's like, we could be naughty together or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even remember that being said.
Can I just say as well, your, what was it, Luca Bish, Mollie Fish line? Iconic.
Oh my gosh, how funny. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you're a fishmonger. And my last name's Salmon.
It was adorable. How did you not fall in love with you there and then?
Oh, I said it was Spain. I literally said, Luca, this is Spain. And he was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know, I don't think he's feeling it.
There are a lot of impressions going around online at the moment of lots of the different islanders, mainly Davide. Do you have any impressions that you can whack out about your fellow islanders?
He was like, other than my amazing physique and my good looks, what do you like about me? Or something like that. And I was just like, well, I don't know, really. And there's not. Because me and his chat wasn't like, we got on really well, it was really funny, but we didn't talk a lot. So I was so taken back when he asked me. I was like, I don't know. It's like, Davide, I love Davide. I'm rooting for him. I want him to do well.
Honestly, all I keep hearing is that you're a liar and an actress. Get the fuck out.
In the villa, he knows that's me. So, like, Luca and Jacques will constantly be shouting it at him in the villa. And what's the other one? What do you want me to do? Marry you? And he always does his little things.
Can you give me some like insider information there then? Are they told? Are you told at all? Oh, this has gone viral. You're a meme now.
I can't remember where it comes from, because as soon as like you speak about the outside, the little voice of gods, they go down the mics like, shut up. So they're onto you really fast. But I think it might have been Remy. Don't quote me on that. That might not have been right. But it's like he went in before the Casa Amor. So it must have been someone just before the Casa Amor had told him that he's a viral being for saying that. But it was the funniest thing.
You obviously were a little bit annoyed that Davide didn't recouple with you and bring you back into the main villa with everyone. Were there any other conversations that really made you feel like that was actually going to be a possibility?
That Davide was going to pick Ekin-Su over me?
No, that you were going to go back into the main villa with everyone.
Davide is a hard book to like read. But on the first day, he was very much like, you're the only girl in it, like the one that I'd see myself like coupling up with. He told me he had a chat with Coco, but he said like Coco asked him who's bed. He was like, who's inviting him to his bed? And then he was like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to see. And then he had a chat with me and said, I want, like, was like, where are you staying? And invited me. And he was like, I didn't want to say yes to Coca until I knew what you was doing. And then I nearly, when it switched beds, like, basically I was having conversations with Jay, and Davide said that I was going to get in Jay's bed. And I got in his bed and he was like, I'm so glad you're loyal. And I'm like, Ekin-Su. And like, we were just chatting and things like that. We used to talk all the time, but I feel like only small parts get shown. Like, we did have loads of chats, me and Davide. He's a funny guy. Like, there was this one time we were on a day bed, we're having a chat, and then he gets shit on my birthday.
Why was that not on unseen bits?
I was literally like crying. I nearly fell off the daybed with laughter.
That's amazing. How do you feel about some of the guys' behaviour this season? Because obviously there has been a lot of chat online about perhaps slightly gaslighting and toxic behaviour.
I don't think they've actually been that bad. Maybe I've just had ex-boyfriends. I don't know. I don't think they've been bad at all. I mean, the thing is, when you like meet them and you spend time with them, you know, like what they say isn't with bad intent. Where I think when someone's watching it from the outside, they only see an hour of a day of someone, so obviously it can be seen much stronger than it probably actually was. And when you're spending time with everyone, it's like living with your brother and sister. You're going to argue and piss each other off, but at the end of the day, you know you love them. So I think that's what it's like in the villa. That's how I can describe it. Like, you say things maybe the word the right thing to say, but there's no actual hate there. It's actually that we all love each other. I just think it's a very intense environment, and I just think like people's emotions are heightened in there, so they might express something the wrong way, but at the end of the day, we are all human. We're not robots, and we are going to mess up.
Let's talk about movie night, because Deji's reactions absolutely killing me. All of his reactions were just absolutely classic. Was there anyone's behaviour that surprised you, reaction-wise, to seeing the clips, or anything in the clips that really shocked you? One
of them was Ekin-Su, because I think she's getting away like scot-free almost. I think she's obviously downplayed her situation, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And then I think Luca's reaction to Gemma's video, I personally can't see really much what Gemma done wrong, considering like I had chats with Luca and I knew what he was saying to me, and I would say they are like even, if anything, but me and Luca's chat just didn't get shown.
Yeah. Is there anyone in there that you think perhaps might be playing a little bit of a game or isn't quite as genuine as they seem?
I think it's hard because in there, when you go in, you think, oh yeah, some people might have game plans, but when you're living with someone every day, it's so like it'd be so hard to like not be genuine. Like because for example, if you didn't fancy a guy, oh my gosh, you have to share a bed with him. Like it would be so difficult. I mean, I don't really know. Tasha's probably the one I question the most, but I don't think she's got a bad heart at all. I think she's a really nice girl, love her fashion, but I just think she's coming to the villa and not really knowing her own mind. I would say she's playing a game, but I just think she doesn't know her own mind.
And finally, I've got a bit of a quick fire round for you, if that's okay. Do you think you're up for that?
I'm up for it.
Okay, let's do it. So who is the funniest Islander in there?
Jacques.
Who would you most want to couple up with?
Oh, in there now?
In general, in this season.
Adam.
Who is the most fake in the villa?
Tasha. Oh,
who's the biggest shit stirrer?
Oh, probably me. I went in there and...
She's honest.
Yeah, me.
Who do you think is the most likely Islander to cheat on the outside world?
Oh, let me think. Cheat.
Or be a bit of a flirt, maybe.
Be a flirt. So difficult. I mean, probably Adam. I reckon he's a bit of a flirt.
And who are your favourites to win?
Oh, I like Ekin-Su and Davide, but I do like India and Dami as well. So I know I'm just picked two, but I love them both for different reasons.
Well, it was lovely to speak to you. I hope that you enjoy all of the opportunities that I'm sure are going to be coming your way now, and just have a fabulous time with it all.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Kevin Hart.
Hi, my name's Eric Stonestreet.
Hi, I'm Margot. I'm Journey.
I'm James McAvoy.
I'm Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm Rebel Wilson.
I'm Jeremy Clarkson.
I'm going to be translating some Scottish tweets for It's Gone Viral.
On It's Gone Viral.
Ooh, on It's Gone Viral.